up, everybody? So this is going to be a deviation from what we normally do on the Beverage Biz podcast. If you're a listener of the Beverage Biz podcast, you probably know that we normally do interviews with our guests where we go to the brewery or distillery or winery, and we get a lot of cool B-roll footage. We put together a little trailer for the podcast and do a cool intro, and then we do an interview style format. And we're going to continue to do that. We have a really good episode coming out next week with Levante Brewing. We have Sagamore Distillery coming up. So we're going to continue to do those interview style formats. However, I also want to do a couple of these just solo podcasts where I just kind of talk to the camera and share some thoughts, because I think that the interviews are cool to, hear the story behind people opening up tasting rooms and operating distilleries and breweries and wineries and what works and what doesn't, and kind of, secrets of the trade. But I also wanted to mix in some of these, just solo episodes when there's a specific point that I want to get across that I think would be helpful to people. And so that's what this episode is about. So these will be shorter episodes, but hopefully, just kind of like bite-sized pieces that you can walk away with something tangible and actionable to improve your sales. And the topic that I wanted to chat about today is that you need to be marketing more. So you just need to get in front of your audience more. I think a lot of people think that they're doing a lot of marketing, or they think that they're getting in front of their audience enough, but they're just not. And another big thing I hear too is people are scared of annoying their audience. So we get that all the time from distillery owners, brewery owners, winery owners. Like, we'll be talking about email marketing, for example. And, we recommend sending minimum one email per week, and, usually a text message per week to their SMS list as well. And one of the big concerns people have is they're like, oh, well, I don't want to annoy people. And I just don't think that is a valid concern, honestly. It's like they're so scared of annoying people that they're willing to give up sales because of it. Because we know, and we have concrete data on this, when you send out more emails, when you send out more texts to your list, more people come in the tasting room and more people come in the tap room. It just works that way. It's just a fact. The more stuff that you send out, even if it's not that good, just the fact that you're getting in front of people more means more people are going to know about different promotions and events and things you have going on in your distillery or brewery or winery, and they're going to actually show up. And I think it's just one of those things where it's such a emotional decision for people, or there's a real emotion behind that, where they're like, I'm just scared to annoy people because they're scared of how their brand is going to come across, or they don't want to come off as too salesy, or whatever the concern is. But if you actually just think of that logically, one, you're not going to annoy really anybody. And if somebody does get annoyed from your messaging, they probably weren't going to be a customer anyway, so who cares? But this idea that you're just going to ruin someone's day or annoy someone because you're trying to market your business is just kind of insane to me. So I wanted to address that you need to be marketing more, and the concerns you have around marketing more are frankly just not valid. If you start sending more emails, sending more texts, you're going to make more money. And that's just the bottom line. We had a guy today. He was a distillery owner. I hopped on a call with him, and he actually did say, because I'm sure, if you're listening to this podcast, you've probably been retargeted by a lot of my ads for Harbor Marketing Agency. And this guy actually said to us, he was like, man, I've been seeing your really annoying but effective ads for the last 6 months, and I finally just bit and booked a call. And that's kind of what spurred this idea to make a podcast about this in my head, because I thought it was just really fascinating that he coupled those two adjectives together when talking about our advertising. He actually confirmed it was annoying to him. It was a little bit annoying. I'm aware of it. I follow people around Facebook and Instagram with my ads, and I remind them to book a call with us. And many people have seen many of my ads over and over and over. But he still booked a call, and he's still interested in working with us. So that's the other concern to address, that even if you do annoy people a little bit, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. I would much rather have that guy be a little bit annoyed about seeing our ads all the time and still book a call and still hop on the phone with us and talk about becoming a client than he's just never heard of us in the first place. And it works the same way with your brewery, distillery, winery customers. People in your local area, maybe, they do see your stuff. Maybe they see your ads all over the place. Maybe they see your emails. Maybe they see your texts, and they're like, man, they send out a lot of messaging. Like, my entire newsfeed is all this brewery or this winery or this distillery. Maybe it is a little bit too much, but it's not going to be so annoying that it ruins their day. So, and then the plus side to that is they'll probably actually come in because of that. They'll probably be like, okay, you know what? I'm seeing so much of their stuff that I have to check this out. So that's just the real message I wanted to get across. Most people in your audience are not even thinking about you in the first place. That email that you send out, for most people, they just scroll right past it and they ignore it. That ad that they see, they just scroll right past it and they ignore it for the first couple times that they have a touch point with your brand. And it actually takes it's almost like annoying people is a requirement to be successful. Over marketing yourself is a much better approach than under marketing yourself because you're scared of what people are going to think. So I just wanted to address that because it just seems to be a concern for whatever reason with, not just breweries and distilleries and wineries. I think just business owners in general, they're so sensitive to how they come across. And my, retort to that is you need to come across, period, in the first place. People need to know about you. You're not even getting on people's radar right now. So don't worry about how you're coming across if you're not even coming across at all right now. So anyway, that's my rant. I wanted to keep this short and snappy, and hopefully it just gives you some food for thought. Hope that helps. If you are looking for a marketing partner who can help you annoy everybody in your area and annoy them so much that they just have to come into your tasting room and tap room, reach out to us at harbormarketingagency.com. Book a call with us. We'll help you set up ads that will annoy people. We'll help you set up emails that will annoy people, and we'll help you set up SMS strategies that will annoy people as well, and also make you more money. So hope that helps. Hope you enjoyed this quick little rant of the Beverage Biz podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.